Welcome to hyperhost.me. We're a platform as a service. This is something that most people don't know. This is like having BPS but on steroids. I'm going to show you a quick video on how to make VPS for you. The first thing you need to do is go to app.hyperhost.me. Here you have an option to go to sign up. Click on sign up. And you will be using your email. Make sure you have the right email because there's going to be a code sent there. And also have a mobile number ready because we do validate SMS. We validate your phone number. Once you're done with the sign up, you can log in right there at the same page. Or we have the login at the home page at hyperhost.me. The first thing you will see, or you can see if you don't have that, is a tutorial. The tutorial will show you how to do things quick and easy. But right now, what I'm going to do is go to the marketplace because I'm going to do a VPN. I'm going to create a VPN, so I need to find VPN. There's OpenVPN access server. I want to secure internet access. Okay, we can have also secure remote access, but this is not for this section. You have to put a name to it, so you put VPN 123. That's it. It has to have at least 5 letters. You can put any name you want. Make sure it's in the US, and you click install. That's everything you need to do on this end. This will take a couple of minutes. The server is being prepared, the environment is being prepared, the VPN is being installed. Everything is done without any interaction on your part. So just hold on and everything will be ready. I'm going to pause this video so it doesn't take that long to watch it. After this is done, I'm going to come back and show it. Once the setup is complete, you'll have both a message on the screen telling you everything about your service and an email. So right now you have OpenVPN ready for you to work. You can open up your OpenVPN. It's your own server. You have a username. A password. Now what you need to do is to get an activation key from OpenVPN. You just click here. You need to sign up with them for free. You can decide if you want to get content from them or not. They send your code to your email, so you need to go and check your email. I'll be right back. Copy and paste the code, and that's it. You have an access server, so all you need to do is click here. You can choose either for personal business. You need to enter all your information. Here you can choose secure access to the cloud or whatever else you need to choose here. It doesn't make any change. And you already have a cloud image. So that's it. Once you sign up, go to your subscriptions, flexible subscription 2, it's free, create, you have it, you copy the key, You enter the key here on your server, click activate. Now you have 2 VPN connections, and that's pretty much it. Now, I always suggest copying everything that is being sent to you and saving it in a Word document or another place. This is very important. All this information is always important, just in case you don't get the email. For any reason, just make sure you copy that. Now, here, depending on which system you have, you will want to get the application. Okay, so I'm using Windows, so I click on the Windows application and I download it. As you can see here, you have connection profiles. You click on Client UI. You use the same info that was provided here. Username and password. You can download the OpenVPN Connect for your device right here. Once that's downloaded, you install it from here. And while that's installing, you can download your connection profile. The user logged. Or auto login. Once that's done, all you have to do is open it from file. So you agree, okay, there's the file. You basically drag and drop the VPN file, click connect. We're connected. And you're in Los Angeles right now. Since this is your own server, you're gonna get the full speed. So again, make sure to copy all this information. Once you have all that information. So one of the things about Hyperhost ME is the way we work. Servers here are scalable, meaning they can grow automatically within the limits that you define on the setup. Here we have one cloudlet, which means 128 MB of RAM and 400 megahertz of CPU, and we're allowing it to scale up to 8 cloudlets, which is 1 gigabyte of RAM and 3.2 gigahertz of power. This doesn't mean it has to be that way, okay? But that's how this is set up out of the market. So you can see the breakdown here, how much you're paying for the cloudlets and how much you're paying for the public IP. You need a public IP for this. You have a built-in SSL, which is free. And this is how much you would end up paying per month. Now, we can decrease the allowed amount of cloudlets that we allow the system to use. So let's say instead of 8, I'm going to go down to 2. That's all I'm allowing it to do. Okay, it will ask me to restart. So I know that the maximum I will pay per month is 4.6 for the cloudlets. And another thing that's important to understand is how much traffic we are allowing. So the first 730 gigs per month are free. Okay, after that, you need to pay for the gigs that you use. So use the VPN for the things that you need. Okay, 730 gigabytes is a lot of data, but if you use videos, that can go really fast. You can use your VPN for whatever you want. Just know that if you watch videos, the price will go up. And here you have the pricing for how much it would be per gigabyte extra. Okay, the higher you go, the higher the discount. Of course, if you use over 5 terabytes of data, well, you're going to be spending a lot of money. So once I click apply, this is going to be restarted. That's done fast, and that's it. I'm going to have a VPN that's working, simple, easy, fast. And it has a public IP, which means it's also a dedicated IP. We don't switch IPs on the servers, which means you can use it to secure your access to different systems like WordPress or 3CX or whichever other system that you use that you need to log in securely. So you don't just have username and password, you also have IP that can be only used by you. Now, it's important to know that you can always increase your balance. You pay through here via PayPal or Stripe. So as you can see, the amount of cloudlets that I allowed the system to use will trigger a little alert that we're using the limit of what the system needs. Okay, but it's not a problem. It's still working. It's working fine. This is the setup that you use if you want to use only 2 devices. Now, if you want to use more devices, the way to do it is you can create a server here. So another way to do this without having a limit on devices is to install an Ubuntu server. So here you click on new environment, you choose custom, VPS, Ubuntu 20. Okay, that's all you need, and you give it the name. So let's say this is VPN 123 124. This is the new VPN that I'm making. Okay, and I create it. Once I create the Ubuntu, I will have a static IP. I choose the name. So once that's installed, all I need to do is go, I'm going to show another one of my servers, but it doesn't matter. You go to the section where you see everything that's installed, and you have a public IPv4, you turn it on, and that's it. You're going to have an Ubuntu server with a public IP, which is dedicated IP. It won't change. And then you have to go to Fiverr. In Fiverr, you search for VPN, and you're going to have different people, basically, you're going to have different options for VPN to be installed. I would suggest having someone installing you an OpenVPN. As you can see here, they can set up OpenVPN, so you can just look for OpenVPN. Okay, here it is, OpenVPN server for $10. Just make sure that you read correctly the description, so you know what you're getting. Okay, some of them will do it for 2 devices, some of them will do it for unlimited devices. Just make sure to read correctly and connect. If you need help from me, let me know and I will let you know. So just make sure you know what you're getting. Okay, so for example, with Panda, you see you get a setup, full revisions, but you won't get a panel. Okay, sometimes the panel is good to have. So just make sure that when you're buying your VPN from someone here, they will do it correctly for you, and that you have a panel and that it's unlimited devices. Okay. You will need to provide to them the username and password for the server, and that would be it. Okay. You will get the username and password after you have installed the server. It will appear on the screen or an email will be sent to you. So either way, make sure to copy that. It's very important to copy that. Thank you so much for watching. This has been hyperhost.me.